This is David Jose with Old School Review number 3. And we're going to watch the Rock and Roll Express against the Midnight Express.
Right,
and this is the match from Philadelphia, August 16th, 1986. My very first live show with a fan when I was about 15, 16 years old.
Let's see. That's the one right here, right? That's the one right there.
It's about
to start.
This is the 2 out of 3 falls match from the Philadelphia Civic Center.
Oh, I worked there.
Right.
34th Foot Market.
And I would have been 10 rows back. I
saw this match. I probably did. I just don't remember it because I've been working. What year you said this was?
August 16th, 1986.
Yeah, I was working there at that time.
Now, this is just coming off the Great American Bash Tour.
Did they lose their belts? Or they retain them? You don't know?
Yeah. Just wait.
Well, yeah, I ain't like him.
Now,
I like the other guy.
I just like it doesn't matter what show you watch. I just love listening to Rock and Roll Express when they come in. When they're playing Rock and Roll's King, they come in like rock stars. The whole arena explodes. I love the fan yelling when that Rock and Roll King starts. I love that song.
Yeah, I hate about matches like this at the end when everybody cleared.
I became a lifetime fan because of this match.
I had to clean up the whole entire area. People leave so much garbage behind. They throw you garbage in the trash can. That's what trash cans are for. But nope. Got to see the wrestling for free. But then when everything was over, I had to clean up. I hate cleaning up the whole place. And it's a lot of trash. You'd be surprised how much people leave behind, how much trash they leave behind.
What got me interested in this particular match going into the show is I think it was the promotion for this Philadelphia show, is Ricky Morton says, "Come Philadelphia, we will be the next NWA World Tag Team Champions." There's something going to happen in this show, and I guess I went to get the ticket.
What happened? 2 out of 3 falls.
2 out of 3 falls.
Okay.
Okay. What's the only thing disturbing is in the TBS look back at Jim Cornette talking to Tony Schiavone, and he says, "Okay, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, we beat their brains out for 30 solid minutes."
That's what he said.
So finally I got to see this.
How long was it?
24 minutes.
24 minutes. He was a few minutes short.
But he said we beat their brains out for 30 solid minutes.
Well, he was a good manager too, I said.
Oh, I'm surprised. He was a better manager. I'm sorry I put Cornette over Bobby Heenan. Yes.
Yeah, me too. I say he was a better manager than Bobby Heenan.
Far better talker.
2 out of 3 falls. What I liked about those belts,
they had this sick thing. I know, I didn't like these belts because they had the eagle sticking out.
I didn't
like that belt.
But
I didn't like that.
The reason why the eagle was sticking out, they had to put the eagle last. Actually put it on there. Everything was like...
It's just...
The belts were made flat.
Okay, like Roberto, where they look deformed.
Yeah.
I didn't like the way the eagle stuck out of the
I
back.
actually liked it because they spray painted the gold with, the gold leaf paint to make it look more real. Ain't that much gold on it. People thought it was solid gold. I said, no way.
That's one Dave or Earl Hebner.
And it was that.
You couldn't tell.
Oh my God!
In between the two referees, you couldn't tell between them.
He is young.
And none of us knew until they did that Andre Hogan match. None of us knew they were David or Hebner. You thought they were the same person.
Yeah. But I can see it. It looks just like
And they're exact twins. You can't tell them apart.
But one worked for WWE and one worked for it. It's crazy.
We're going to eventually review that match too.
Would I like to see them two go in the Hall of Fame? Did they put them in the Hall of Fame yet? WWE.
There's no.
They should put referees in the Hall of Fame.
I know.
They should, because without the referees, they ain't no matches. But why you don't think they should have a referee wing? Especially how many years have been there.
Some of the Hall of Fames have non-performer wing. Non-performer.
But WWE don't. You know, I think they should do
The
that.
Hall of Fame is whoever was on television.
But the referee be on television.
I know.
So I say referees should be getting in there. Because if you think about it, who called the best matches? You know what I'm saying? You say, this is the best match.
Everybody will agree with me. Of all the titles WWE is making now, this should be a TV title. Because all they ever do is television.
Yeah.
Or it's like a network.
Ever since it came out. Every time it came out, they should have had it.
They should have had a television.
They might come out with a TV network belt. They might watch a network belt.
That would, probably.
Because they might get the idea off of, what's his name? I forget his name. I just think he goes, woo, woo, woo. What is it? Zack Ryder, I think his name is, right? I think his name is that.
Well, no matter what company, no matter what territory, if you say who had the number one tag team feud, the Rock and Roll Express, the Midnight Express, the top feud.
Like I was saying,
he came out
with an internet belt. Looks like a pair of glasses. Belt looks kind of.
In any interview, anybody's ever said this is the top feud around the world.
All right, what do you think about
all
the
the tag teams?
What do you think about the new belts? I think they look.
Don't even get me started with it.
They're stupid.
Don't even get me started with WWE.
The belts look so retarded.
That's why I rolled skull.
I like the old school belts.
When it meant something.
All I got a big W.
Matches that are worth reviewing, worth talking about.
You know what I like about
worth watching.
You know what I like about the big W? It reminds me of the movie Mad Mad World. So every time I see the big W on the WWE, I think of the Mad Mad World movie. That's it. That's all I like about the W. Because the belts look stupid. I'm sorry. Them belts look stupid. They still haven't made the SmackDown tag team belts yet either. I don't know what they're waiting for. Because what's his name got the belts? Rhino and what's his name?
Don't care.
Forget his name.
Is that Bill? Yeah, that's a young Bill Apter, I think.
Sure looks like him.
Young Bill Apter taking camera.
Did the Rock and Roll Express ever have a manager? I don't remember.
Years later, the magazines reported, hell has frozen over. Jim Cornette manages the Midnight Express, manages the Rock and Roll Express. Hell's over. There's a magazine article on that.
I used to love working here because I got to get to see all the shows.
I think did three. I've seen three Civic Center shows.
I got to see
this, the Great American Bash '87. And it was June of '87.
The probably reason why I probably don't remember this match because I had to probably go dump out one of those big dumpster things. These carry these dumpsters that it's a small dumpster.
This will always be the most memorable match in the show because it was honestly a boring card, and it had Magnum Tea against Nikita Koloff. They would end their best of 7 match and feud their series of matches. Ended in a double count out.
Yeah, like those were 3 out of 5 during the week. I used to like the match when they had those best out of 7.
I think if anybody, whoever's today been in tag team wrestling, you want to know how to work tag team matches, you watch the Rock and Roll Express against the Midnight Express. They were the best tag team action in the world. Yeah. And everybody, wrestlers, anybody would say it. #1 best tag team feud there ever was.
Well, Shawn Michaels and Mark Jannetty used to try to like copy them.
They were a copy.
I said they was copying them.
They said Ricky Morton was the best baby face ever. They took the double drop kick from Robert's brother Rick Gibson.
They got old fast, man. I used to like them too. Actually, what's his name? The one in the ring now, the one getting beat up. What's his name?
Dennis Conner.
So what was his other partner name?
Bobby.
No, that's him right there.
Yeah,
right?
Bobby. It's Dennis.
When he left, who's the other guy?
Stan Lane.
Yeah, I like the help.
Yeah.
They
said Dennis Conner was a far better the wrestler.
I actually like the other guy though.
Wait, am I right? Rockland Express is dominating this match.
Yeah.
Well, Midnight Express barely did a thing. Rockland Express is dominating this match. Does it mean is Robert wearing like taped up ribs? His ribs are taped up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Maybe he hurt his ribs. Usually we tape our ribs when we got bruised ribs.
Ricky was the better. Ricky was the better talker and wrestler. Robert was actually the better wrestler. Like.
Yeah, he was.
Robert was the better wrestler. Where he was. I don't know who's longer. Who's an older wrestler, longer wrestler, Robert or Ricky?
Yeah.
But he had more experience with his brother Rick.
Well,
I said the Rock. Have you seen the Midnight Express do one? They haven't really done much.
I thought they was gonna come to the WWE too, but
they both got calls. They both talked, but they both got calls. But the money was Crockett.
Yeah.
For a while, anyway.
Yeah, he looked like he's taped the tape that he got on.
Yeah, Ricky Robert gets tape around his ribs.
For his lower back. I think it's for his lower back.
That's curious.
That's what I used to do. Put tape around my lower back. Used to bother me, and we'll put tape around me. It actually works too. But you can't wear. You could wear a weightlifting belt or back belt sometimes for your back, but it's better you tape it. Why? So far, this match is going on.
It doesn't matter what match you watch between them. Any taping, any match you watch Midnight Express, Rockland Express, it's like Tito and Greg. You enjoy watching every match between them.
Yeah.
It's never boring. Rockland Express, Midnight Express, never boring.
That's why I always liked the feud.
With or without Cornette.
When they had the feud, it's like a feud to me. Always a good matches, always. That's actually really taking a break. That's what that move called.
I have never understood Bobby Eaton's got Ricky Morton an abdominal stretch. I honestly don't understand the abdominal stretch.
It's to take a break, I'm telling you.
I mean physically. Oh, I don't get it.
Because it stretch your ribs, your muscles right here, but it's not the. It's not the break.
Yeah.
It's a break move, and if you pay attention to either one of his hands, when he feel like he got his breath back, he'll touch him. And see how he get ready to touch his knee? See, he touched him. See him? Saw it?
Yeah.
Saw the touch? He let him go. Yeah. I mean, he got his breath back. It's like if I get you in a headlock, arm lock, wrist lock. It's to take a break. It's really to take a break. I'm not twisting your arm. Look, I'm just going like this, and then as I'm twisting, you put the feel like you're getting hurt, and then when you're ready, you go, and then I throw you to the ropes, or you throw me to the ropes.
That's why when Jay Leno did it to Hulk Hogan, it was so embarrassing.
But Jay Leno didn't know what the hell he was doing.
He didn't belong doing it. He didn't belong doing it.
It takes years and years.
It's not experience. He didn't belong doing it.
It takes years and years of practice. You just can't get in the ring without knowing what you're doing. Like if let's say I wanted to get back in the ring, I had to at least practice for at least 3 to 6 months, just to refresh my dancing skills. It's called. I don't want to get beat up. I'm getting that ring now. I know I'm going to lose right away.
It's interesting. Cornette's talking. I think it's Bill Apter, a really young Bill Apter. The photographer. Cornette was talking to him.
Yeah.
It's curious.
Doctor, don't take the picture when they're getting beat up. That's what he's probably saying. And for his build, he could wrestle real good.
Bobby catapulted Ricky Morton into that turnbuckle.
Bobby don't have a good physique.
He threw him into it.
You know that? Bobby don't have. If you think about it, it looks like Greg Valentine a little bit.
Yeah, a little.
But he is better than Greg Valentine. I always say.
I tell you, Bobby Eaton's move that off the top rope leg drop, the Alabama Jam. Hogan's got nothing on that Bobby Eaton's Alabama Jam.
I hated that leg drop. Leg drop.
Boring.
That was the stupidest move ever. His leg drop.
Robert's on, comes back, fires back. He's on fire. Small package.
1, 2.
First fall.
First ball.
I believe it's the first fall.
Yeah, that's the first ball. 2 out of 3 matches. They got the first pin. 1-0.
Honestly, I find the small package boring. I always have. It's a surprise move. That's what it is.
Well,
it's a surprise out of nowhere pin.
Yeah, all right. I got pinned one time by a small package. What do you think?
I've always liked the backslide, the overbridge.
Yeah. Well, I used to imitate. I know you don't like them. Rick Rude, neck breaker.
Yeah.
So I always do that.
Somebody threw
might do something there, right?
Like, what was that?
It's like a hat or yeah, it's a hat.
Well, I don't want. Why would you do that? They're leading one. Robert Gibbs leading 1-0. So why would they throw something in the ring?
Maybe because they wanted the Midnight Express to win.
They were so hated.
What, Midnight Express?
Oh
yeah.
God, they were so hated.
Well, you gotta know how to make people hate you. And sometimes you're a heel.
In interviews, Ricky would say that the Midnight Express was so hated that Ricky had a car waiting out back for them. Yes, that's breaking kayfabe.
It's true. It's true. They had to have a car.
These heels were hated so much.
Some people try to kill
They're
them.
gonna kill him.
Yeah. Some people wanted to kill heels. You want one of the worst is Hill? They got threatened all the time. Sergeant Slaughter. When he
yes. The 90s.
People hated him.
Oh yeah.
He got death
I
threats.
thought that was a mistake doing that, but I just started that. Robert going a small package on Dennis Conner. Nope.
2 count.
Something I've never seen before, that Ricky and Robert were going to do a double drop kick on Dennis Conner, but I guess he turned and Bobby and dropped their top rope, and Robert went on the top rope. I've never seen the Rock Express stop a double drop kick. Because I guess Dennis moved and.
I used to love that double.
I also love this. Yeah,
I call it a backbreaker.
that over the knee backbreaker. Robert's so good at it.
Tied up. It's tied up 1-1.
Okay. Robert was pinned.
Tied up 1-1. Midnight Express got to win, and Rock and Roll Express got to win.
Cornette's blowing kisses.
But you know what I always thought when I first saw Cornette? I said, man, what the hell this boy?
No one ever mentioned it. The magazines called him the John McEnroe of wrestling.
For real?
Yeah.
I bet he never played tennis in his life. I was wondering.
John McEnroe was known for blowing up, pissed off to any bad call by a tennis referee.
Yeah.
Always pissed off.
Get on with the match. Got it 1-1. It's too late. Match 3 is on the way. See, take it off. See, that's what it's for. It's for his lower back. If you look at the tape now,
He gave him a wedgie.
You see how it's padded?
Yeah. Look like he's giving him a wedgie.
It's for his lower back. He must have injured his lower back in the match.
They pulled it off.
Yeah, they pulled it off. That's what it was for.
Yeah, it reminds me of what they would do with Nick Hoff's neck brace.
Yeah.
In '87.
Well, he actually hurt his neck. Lucky he didn't really broke it. He just bruised it. I never done that. I hurt my back a couple of times. Street wrestling, that is.
Ooh.
Came to NSA champion, National Wrestling Street Champion. He's trying to do something, bend his head back. Ooh, that's another break move. Take a break on that.
Splendor house shows, these matches, I know, AS TV shows had the same level, they delivered the same level as house shows, TV tapings, especially any match with Crockett did. you saw on Crocker's TV. This match can only be seen in the Jim Cornette's Best of the Midnight Express DVD.
Oh, bro? That's cool, then. He got his own DVDs out. That's good.
It took him how many years to find this? Because TBS only shows the final fall. As they always do.
Yeah, yeah.
They show the final fall. It's when Cornette says they beat him in 30 straight minutes. Alabama. No, it's like a splash.
That's a nice move. What are you trying to do? I'll tell you about the racket and anything. I was going to give you a tennis racket.
This is another match. It was covered in magazines, and it took so many years for it to be released. Nobody knew Cornette had to take.
Well, see, what I like about here,
of this match.
What I like about this match, NWA back in the days, titles did change hands in Philadelphia.
This was what the first.
And back then, WWE titles never changed hands until WrestleMania 15. To WrestleMania 15?
Philadelphia?
Yeah.
No, they constantly did the original TV tape in the 70s, constantly. Tag team titles?
Not the world title.
Not the world title. The tag team titles constantly changed hands. They went Philadelphia for the Spectrum.
I don't remember that.
No, this is something I wanted to point out. The Philadelphia Civic Center and the Philadelphia Spectrum, WWF Spectrum and NWA, Alabama. No, I thought the Alabama Jam was the elbow off top rope. That's similar to what that's a copy of what Savage would do.
Yeah.
Macho Man Savage would do the off top rope. The Philadelphia Civic Center rivalry and the Philadelphia Spectrum is a rivalry. I look at it as the original Monday Night War.
Yeah.
The original Monday Night War rivalry, the Civic Center and the Spectrum. Name me another city. Fans, name me another city that two major arenas in the same city had different promotions. Name me another.
I can't think. Maybe the one in Atlanta. I'm not sure. Because WCW had one in Atlanta.
It's just about the same in the same.
I can't think of WWE.
In the same attendance.
WWE had one.
Same attendance.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, right. Ricky Morton come back.
That's years later, though. That probably was when the original Night War started.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing I could think of. Because remember when we had you got the D-Generation X were driving the tank over to the arena?
Yeah.
So it had to be there, Atlanta, Georgia. Because Atlanta, Georgia was another spot.
Top rope drive.
I just don't know the names of the arenas. I don't know both of them,
Right.
So that's the only one I can think of.
Ricky's got Dennis Conner Pan, referee's not watching. Okay, what's Bobby up top rope? A fist. Bobby Eaton's not yet done the Alabama Jam. I don't think he does. Robert stops the referee. I guess what? Dennis Conner's the legal man in the ring?
Yeah. What happens if he gets counted out? They lose, right?
Okay. I think this will be it. Small package, Ricky Morton coming down. It's 1, 2. We have new World Tag Team Champions.
He actually jumped up.
We all jumped in our seats. They did it! The Philadelphia Civic Center, the roof blew off.
Cornette's man.
Tim Cornette. Don't want to temper down. Ricky Morton with the tag team belts. No one expected this. Jim Cornette's throwing a temper tantrum. The Rock Express beat your brains out for 24 straight minutes.
Well, I always like, though, no offense, I said Midnight Express always looked good with the United States tag team belts. I'm sorry. Either they did have the World Tag belts, they always looked better with the United States tag team belts. What was an awesome tag team belt? What I had on the street, me and this guy named...
I'll never forget.
Me and this guy named Tony.
Cornette's throwing a baby temper tantrum.
We had the United States.
Look at him.
We made United States tag team titles.
Oh, jeez.
He raised the name.
He's throwing a baby temper tantrum.
You can't believe it.
Cornette.
Well, I say it's an awesome match. That was a good match. And then you said, how long was this for?
24 minutes.
24. It seemed longer.
All right.
It seemed longer. Well, that's it, folks. See you on the flip side.